30 for 30 when I shoot. 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 Man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be reacting to Dave JKYL+HYD music video. I'm not going to lie. I just started on the Dave journey. I had reacted to his freestyle, and which was fire. It was my first time hearing him. And then y'all referred another freestyle for me. It was the Black Box freestyle when he was 16. Insane. Buddy went crazy. Like, you could tell Buddy was ahead of his time at that time. Like, Buddy is just on a higher level, and you could tell. From 16, I reacted to his 16-year-old freestyle, and then when he was older now, and you could tell the progression is there, but Buddy been nice for real, for real. And I'm happy to be on this journey, and salute to the new supporters that's on the journey with me, but they was telling me to react to this. Let's see what Buddy talking about.
See the mirror in your eyes. See the truth behind the lies. Your lies are haunting me.
Listen.
169.
This is a tale of two men, this is Jekyll and Hyde. Have you ever had a war with your mind? It's like I'm two men trying to juggle college and money, but this is useless, cause either way one of them.
Already, he's saying, have you ever had a war with your mind? Like, it's two different things going on. Should you do this? Should you do that? Already, but it's good that I get to see literally the whole progression. Literally, I could watch his whole story from one music video to the next, to the next, to the next. And I have a whole list of stuff. So this journey is definitely in full effect, for sure.
If I had a war with your mind, it's like I'm two men trying to juggle college and money, but this is useless, cause either way one of them suffers because of music. Telling Jussie on the phone, bailiffs climbing windows trying to run up in my home and take everything I own. Them girls will never know the choices that I made, all the nights that I prayed, got air, took the road that I chose. Bruv, I'm local to home, making phone.
It's crazy because him at this young age, the lyrics is there, the flow is so immaculate. It's like he had no choice but to get better. Certain artists that you know when they come out, we know that their progression is gonna just be great from how they enter the building. Over here, you got Kendrick, you got in Toronto Drake, you got J. Cole, even other artists from back in the day. I'm just naming some newer ones. But from the jump, when they came in the game, we saw what they had and we knew it was gonna be special. That's the same thing with Dave, for real, for real.
That I made, all the nights that I prayed, got air, took the road that I chose. Bruv, I'm local to home, making phone calls for dough. I implode or I blow, but you couldn't buy my attention, it's either there or not. You ever spoke to the devil, you lose the fear in God. He doesn't come round here, it's crazy, right?
Nah, for real. Have you ever spoke to the devil? Have you?
There or not, you ever spoke to the devil, you lose the fear in God. He doesn't come round here, it's crazy, right? How a judge can give a life and take a life. I nearly died that night, it's crazy, right?
How the judge could give a life and take a life. Nah, for real, for real. Like, yo, at this young age, talking this deep is kind of scary, for real, for real. Him having all this, not like he been here before. Before he started rapping, before this lifetime, he's been here before. Because no 16-year-old, 17-year-old has this much knowledge, for real, for real. Like, it's crazy.
Either there or not, you ever spoke to the devil, you lose the fear in God. He doesn't come round here, it's crazy, right? How a judge can give a life and take a life. I nearly died that night, it's crazy, right? That's why you don't get involved when they play with knives. Nah, but let me tell you about my life. I came from a family.
Nah, that's why you don't get involved when they play with knives. For real, he's the first artist that I reacted to from UK that's telling niggas to stay away from that shit, for real, for real. So not only does he have the knowledge of the street life, but he's also telling you, like, this ain't the way to go, for real, for real. If you listen to his lyrics, it's kind of scaring you away from this certain shit.
You're five. If I tried to tell my story, swear down you would cry. But all you need to know is I've lost every single man inside my life, and so I lost my way. It's like, who do you follow when
I lost every single man in my life? Like, that's crazy. Like, only a few will understand bars like that, for real, for real. And personally, that hits home for me too, because I done lost a lot of people and my dad, certain men in my life, for real, for real. So to be 16 talking like this is insane to me, for real.
all you need to know is I've lost every single man inside my life, and so I lost my way. It's like, who do you follow when your time feels borrowed and your idol's gonna stray? My words carry weight. It's like, who do you follow when your time feels borrowed and your idol's gonna stray? And so I put my heart in my friends, started writing bars. I was trying to be the hardest on ends, and then we split half for the ends. A few older
I put my heart in my friends. Yo, Buddy, yo, bro, hold on. Buddy's talking that shit. Hold on.
Who do you follow when your time feels borrowed and your idol's gonna stray? And so I put my heart in my friends. Started writing bars, I was trying to be the hardest on ends. And then we split half for the ends. A few altercations in a week, we lost half of our friends. We were selling drawers and then a little more. And back then all the girls in school were busy giving corn. I never had a fresh trim, I had braces. This is for them brothers in life that weren't rated. I started thinking,
never had the freshie. He had braids. He telling you like he was going through it for real. Like, and that's why he has so much substance, because you could tell like his life was really hard. He really had to go through this. The way he sounds, like if he didn't go through this, it'll be amazing. He'll be the greatest storyteller ever. But you could tell that he really went through certain stuff that really got him to this point.
way beyond my age when I hit 17. I had the smile of a child, but a mind like I'm 23. I mean 35. I lived a dirty life around a bunch of man I didn't feel like Shirley's guy. And now these clowns couldn't sit with me. Literally, I stand on my own like Sicily. I've never been known for wiping holes to Twitter beat.
I stand on my own like Sicily. Buddy's talking.
Couldn't sit with me, literally I stand on my own like Sicily. I've never been known for wiping holes to Twitter beef. I'm trying to turn green and white to red like Italy. I don't need to chat shit, my family's active. Madness, I've seen death like sign language and life so precious. I don't wanna.
I seen death like sign language. He said he was 17 in this, so the freestyle was 16. This had to be when he was 17, but still, it's the same thing for real. But damn, Buddy's talking.
My family's active, madness. I've seen death like sign language and life so precious. I don't wanna die so young, real talk, I don't like this pressure. Man is still beefing over ends. We don't own this land and we don't even like this weather. Man is still beefing over money.
Beefing over a neighborhood that nobody owns. We don't even own the place that we live. We're renting that. Our parents are renting that. And we're literally fighting and killing each other for these streets that we don't own. Nah, that's deep for real. And that's something that people need to listen to. If people need to go back and listen to the old Dave like I'm doing so y'all can learn something for real.
Over ends. We don't own this land and we don't even like this weather. Man is still beefing over money and you're all broke. Outside your ends there's a life that's better. Outside your ends there's a life that's real. With a job and a wife that's real. Free baby.
Nah, for real. It's bigger than beefing, making diss tracks about people smoking niggas and all that. It's bigger than that. It's a bigger world than your neighborhood. It's a whole world out there for you to see. You like, I see like on some of the docs that I reacted to, kids dying at 17, 12, 14, 13, all that, like young ages. They didn't get a real girlfriend. They never really had none for real. They never traveled. They never spent no real money, ate the best foods, none of that. It's not worth it for real. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Bitter. Outside your ends there's a life that's real. With a job and a wife that's real. Free baby mums and a whip that's fake. Leaving your kids that's fake. Man, you kids so lame. I shouldn't need to say what's real. This is common sense for them man who got their heads set straight. I have to state the obvious. Youths move proper sick. Trust me, these bars they're for them man's sake. So listen, now it's like Dave man, you have to blow. Cause I seen pain like Nagato. Yeah, you know my picture, you ain't never spent a day in.
Oh my God, bro. Come on, bro. No 17-year-old I ever heard rap like this for real. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not saying that. There's no 17-year-old that I heard rap like this with this type of mindset. Like I said, he had to be here before, or he really went through all this stuff. That's how you really could talk about that. But he definitely had to be here before, because I never heard a 17-year-old with this much depth in their raps for real.
I'm a camera roll, think about my image. Younger Donnie's listen, and this message that I'm giving is so easily miswritten. I wanna say, leave the beef alone and chase the figures. Man, I wanna say, leave the beef alone and chase the figures. But it's never been that simple when you get involved with dippers. I'm leading by example. All them little niggas on that.
Nah, for real, it's never that simple. I could sit here and preach all I want and say this and that, and it's never really that simple. It actually takes action and people to really do it for real.
Easily miswritten. I wanna say, leave the beef alone and chase the figures. Man, I wanna say, leave the beef alone and chase the figures. But it's never been that simple when you get involved with dippers. I'm leading by example. All them little niggas on that trap wave jump off that is not gonna run. I don't care about how many doors you got on your car. No one cares about how much corn you got in your gun. Man, they wanna hear your story. This trap thing bores me. And word to your.
Nah, for real. We want to hear your story. We want to hear what you've been through. It's a million people out there that's been through what you've been through. We want to hear that. Sometimes it's cool. It's always a time for other trap, drill. Y'all see, I react to it all. I love good music, and I'm into all the stories and shit like that. But for real, like after all that, like let's hear what's really going on. How's your life? How you doing on a daily basis? What you been through for real? Word.
My time soon comes shortly. If you're my right hand, then my beef is your beef. My vid is your vid. The scene can't ignore me. Cause when I turned 14, I wasn't cutting cake in a party for my B-day. I was online hitting sales like eBay. So music has a change.
He telling y'all when 14, well, he telling me, y'all heard it before, but when he was 14, he didn't get the cake. It wasn't no birthday parties. It was real then, and it's real now. For real.
In a party for my B-day. I was online hitting sales like eBay. So music has a change. Still chasing snitches while you lying to the jakes. Get nicked, get a deal and set fire to the rain. Pass is never worth it. Trust me, man knows. The mutes look raggo. And boy, they're plateaued. Died in battle. I still wonder why we had burners from young like Alexandra Paddle. They're beefing with these low lives. For the cold nights, I'm trying to make music my...
And this is just the beginning. I'm just at the beginning. I'm afraid to what I get to in a couple weeks, and I'm not gonna just keep on dropping. I'm gonna take my time with this. This is literally gonna take time. This is nothing that I'm just gonna drop for views and this and that. No, I'm really into Buddy, but y'all gonna take the journey with me. I'm gonna do this on camera. I'm not gonna listen to none of this off camera until I hear it on camera with y'all. For real, on this journey, because this is insane.
From young like Alexandra Paddle, they're beefing with these low lives. For the cold nights, I'm trying to make music my whole life. I can't do it on my own, fam, I won't lie.
And he did it. That boy spoke it into existence. But when you got young niggas, when you got talent and you really care about your craft and you sit down and write, you'll have longevity. You can get on and do this and that, but a lot of rappers don't have longevity. When you care about your art, you have longevity. You can do it for the rest of your life.
So if you're on your own grind and you don't know a bagger man, you can be my Santan Daniel, my Halitam. If you're on your own grind and you don't know a bagger man, you can be my Santan Del. This is Jekyll and Hyde. Have you ever had a war of your mind? It's like I'm two men. This is a tale of two men. This is Jekyll and Hyde. Have you ever had a war of your mind? It's like I'm two men.
169, you feel me?
Wow. This is when he was 17. The Black Box freestyle was when he was 16. He said he was 17 on this song. I haven't heard no 16-year-old, 17-year-old rap like this. And this is my first time hearing all of this stuff. So it's like, damn, Buddy has been here before. And I'm afraid of what the new shit sound like if the old shit sounded this good. But like I said, there's certain artists that get in the game and what they're saying, you know that they have longevity and they're gonna be those artists that are gonna be here for a while. And he's one of those artists, and he's definitely talented. And I would definitely already put him up there with some of the best. Y'all think he the best, he the GOAT. I'm gonna get there and I'll let y'all know if I feel that way. But off jump, 3 reactions, I feel like he's literally up there with the best, and I only did 1 new song. The other 2 was when he was a teenager. Like I said, I'm afraid. This was fire. I give it an 8 out of 10. Buddy was talking the whole time. I think Dave might be the first one I give a 10, depending on how the other stuff gonna sound. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Let me know songs that y'all want me to react to. But I give this an 8 out of 10. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. It's Mr. 30. I'm out. See, I can't even...